know what they are, but let's just jump into some details. And of course, I want to explain everything. So let's have a look, right? So double top, it signifies a strong level of resistance created from a previous high. All right, so that is pretty important. The market fails to break and close above that high, and it withdraws from that level. So that is super important, right? Again, it is the psychology of the market structure that forms the formation. I want you to pay attention. The market fails to break and close above the previous high, which is right there, right? And this formation is best traded once you have a first minor lower high or after a clear break and confirmed lower high. So what do I mean? Again, we see that we have a beautiful uptrend right there. The market makes higher highs and higher lows. We have a higher high right there. The market pulls back. Can we take long from right there? Absolutely yes. We are taking longs there. But then the market fails to break above the previous high, and this again signifies resistance. Then the market pushes away from that level, and most of the times it's gonna form something like this, something like a double bottom. And again, there are numerous situations, guys. Again, the market is not perfect. We can jump into a consolidation right there, but for the sake of that example, we create a minor lower high. So this is your first little sign that the market might be about to reverse from here. However, after we actually break the most recent structure, which is this higher low and even this little one, then we actually confirm a change of the direction, right? So we have a lower low, and then after the pullback, we have a confirmed lower high where we actually take a trade, okay? I hope everything is clear. We have an uptrend. The market fails to make a higher high. This is our first sign of the market failing to break, and we don't take a trade from here because we never know if the market is not just going to stop for a moment and then explode up again. The market pulls away. This is the withdrawal from the level. That is also important. You want to see a withdrawal from the level, not just a rejection. You want to see the market pull away from that level. And then potentially the market should create a lower high, minor break structure, and then from there we have a new downtrend established, right? So if we have a look at the light chart, let me just, how do I do this? Like that. I'm going to screenshot this chart, and we're just going to jump on my pencils right there, right? Okay, that's super funny. So again, you can see the market is not perfect. So when you see this chart, it might look messy, but this is a double top formation. The market pushes into the highs, we create a high. This is your higher low formation. And again, what happens in between right there, you don't care. You continue taking longs until the market doesn't make a higher high. But as you can see, the market taps, withdraws from the level, taps again, but right there it strongly withdraws. And actually you can see it breaks the most recent structure. So this is not that significant because you can see that we have a higher low right there, which is usually the major higher low. We have that swing, you have that pullback. This is kind of a major, and what happens in between this and this high, it's kind of minor structure, right? And we would usually expect the market to create a higher high. However, it is also important to note how the market moves. Again, we have a push, pullback, higher high, higher low, and this is a higher high. Why is this a higher high? Because it broke structure on the left. So that is pretty important to note. And then first sign is the market pulling away, breaking structure. Can you take this trade? Absolutely yes. Just the fact that the uptrend was broken, and this is a lower high with a beautiful rejection candle, this is great. And then we have after the break. And as you can see, after this break, we are absolutely safe to be looking for shorts. And what the market does later, where is your lower high? The major lower high right now, it's this one. Right, this one, actually this wick, okay? The market comes to retest it, creates an equal lower high, and again, as you can see, tap, 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 tap. The market is really failing to break above, and right there you can be looking for entries to get into an amazing short to the downside. So again, I really hope that example is clear. It really illustrates again how market structure is super important, because even if you don't take it from the top, then you spot the most recent reversal signal right there, lower high, beautiful lower low, actually broke even that structure on the left, pullback, equal lower high, and here we go down. So I hope everything is clear right now. And this is the double top formation. Okay, so let's have a look at the double bottom, which is exactly the same, but just flipped, right? So a double bottom signifies a strong level of support created from a previous lower low. The market fails to break and close below it and withdraws from that level, all right? The formation is best traded once you have a first minor higher low, which in this case is this one, and is with a question mark, because it's not yet confirmed. Okay, so if this little line right there had a break above this structure, then this would have been confirmed. But sometimes the market will not actually show you a clear break, as we had right there. Like this is a clear break, right? But sometimes this might not happen. Therefore, you have to wait for a clear break and then for your confirmed higher low. So make sure to take note of this, because this is how this one is going to work. It's not just a double bottom and a reversal up. right? It creates structure in between. As you can see, exactly right there. It's not just a double top and a reversal. It creates a little uptrend. It breaks that uptrend, retests it, creates a clear swing, pulls back to the swing, and then we continue lower, right? Let's have a look at the example. And okay, I have something interesting for you right there. As always, I really want to teach you how to flow with the market and how to really break down structure as as powerful as possible. So let's just jump into it right now. So as you can see, we have been trading in a downtrend right there. It's pretty clear. The market pulls back to create a lower high. This is the high of the wick. Then the market fails to break below. And if you pay attention to the details, the market did not close with a body close below this wick. Okay, so you see it just spiked through, but it's not close above with a body close. Then what the market does is it breaks structure. So again, this right there is your minor higher low that I just spoke about. All right, it didn't break above, but it pulled away from that level, pulled back to create a minor higher low, and then actually broke structure. And after this break of structure, we are free to be looking for longs. Okay, the market pulls back, higher low, beautiful formation right there to be looking for longs. The market pushes away, higher high. Here is your retest of structure, higher low formation, higher high again because it breaks structure, and this is where it gets interesting. Let me delete everything again. The market strongly pulls away from that level and actually breaks that little structure right there. But we're not really rushing for a short because still this can be a push and a pullback in order for the market to continue to the upside, right? But then what we can see is that the market comes again at that level and really nicely starts to slow down right there. So any of you, or not of you, but any people that rushed into shorts right there because it's a double top and you see all of those rejection candles, everything selling pressure, what the banks will do, bullish engulfing candle. This indicates that the market is reversing, all right? People are not trading candlestick formations, bullish engulf, let's buy, right? Beautiful pin bar right there and a failure to break above the level to precision. Again, you can see how precise price can be. And then we strongly reverse to the downside. The market strongly pulls away, creates again that little lower high that I spoke about. If you have a failure to break major structure, you can have a little minor structure in between. Can you take this one? Absolutely, right? And then we have the clear break. After the clear break, we look for the retest. And we enter shorts right there. But again, as I keep telling you, the market is not perfect, right? So we broke structure to the downside, we pull back, beautiful rejection right there, we look for shorts. Maybe take the short, maybe break even, maybe loss. It doesn't matter, right? Why it doesn't matter? Because we immediately change with the structure. What is this formation right there? It's a break and retest, which you're soon gonna learn. The market breaks above structure, closes with a body close, comes back for retest, higher low, and then we continue to trade higher, making a new higher high, right? And then the market just started slipping, so this is still a higher low. We take longs from right there, but again, the market tries to push higher. We potentially get break even on that one. Flushes lower, creates a lower low. Then what do? We take a short from here because the market broke structure. And right now this is our major lower high. Kind of gets a little bit messy with all those drawings. This is our major lower high right now, right? Why? Because it broke structure with this candle. We pull back, lower high formation, we take a short, and we go down. Okay? So you see from this sample of price action how many cases for entries we built, right? First entry here, second entry here, maybe an entry right there, entry right here as well. Then right there we don't enter because the market is just failing to break above structure. Maybe entry right there, break, retest, entry right there, maybe a loss, maybe break even. Long entry right there, that takes us into profit. Then potential long entry right there because this is still a higher low. Maybe break even, maybe loss, we break structure below, we take a short, and then we have another great win. Okay, so I really hope that makes sense. And this is how we're gonna wrap up the double top and double bottom formations. I really hope it's clear. If it's not, always get in touch with me and I will be there to provide you with even further explanations.